hesitation. There's no basic. I know these be hating, but that's what made me feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take my home. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah. Track how G go too fast. I don't need one no seatbelt. Bad little got no upgrade. Now she got. How about the range on? Who is the baby? He going in. Man, these old rappers getting boring. They be taking shots, I ignore them. Send them to the hood while I'm touring. Making plays out of town like I'm Jordan. Need to go get your. Walk on my way, I'm a sport. Lamborghini, I don't want no Porsche. I'm on fire, don't touch me, I'm tortured. Had a fish on my teeth, I went Porsche. Put the time on my back, I'm a horseman. One more year, I'm gonna make it affordable. They load me in the bay like he 40. I be sitting inside of the Moreland. Ain't no screens attached, keeping it cordless. She keep calling, but I keep ignoring it. Ain't no stopping, I'm keeping it 40. Man, they can't stop me, I'm going it. Man, they can't stop me, I'm going it. Every time it's gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but this just how life goes. And I know these be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on the thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we're ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. Ryan Suckup, the man tasked with getting this one started. And we are underway from Miami. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Now Tannehill. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jarrell Casey. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. With it is Jackson. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. From the gun, Mariota. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, This is going to be the result every time.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Mariota now from the 50. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. By the way, Derrick Henry, you might want to refer to him as Fantasy League MVP Derrick Henry with what he put together down the stretch. And you think back to Week 14, that monster game, man, was he good.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns, including one from 99 yards in Week 14 against Jacksonville. And how about the next week in the Meadowlands, threw another 170 yards on top of that with 2 more touchdowns. And now the Titans running game, they are hitting their stride as they head towards January football.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And it'll be Dolphin football. You know, CD, the Miami Dolphins, if there was an award for the most difficult team to figure out this year, it might have to go to Miami. Now, look, you go into Week 16 and 17, it's still an outside shot to make the playoffs. And the Miami miracle they had, but that was followed by the dismantling in Minnesota. It has been a tough team to figure out, has it not?
It certainly has, and they had their opportunities. Remember early in the season when they went to New England to play, they were undefeated at that point, got jumped on, and it led to a 2-6 stretch in the middle of the season.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kendrick Lewis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
2nd down, Mariota. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Cameron Wake in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. 3rd and long here for Mariota. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Wake in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Drake on the give from Tannehill. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now it's Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Drake. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds Stills complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Draw play. Tannehill gives to Drake. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Off play action, Tannehill.
Jesus. Completely missed that block.
Tannehill sacked. Jarrell Casey in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Flushed out right. The pressure gets to him again. Derek Morgan.
The ball 20 minutes ago.
Back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the 2nd quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Why is it just freezing?
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
When I see Cameron Wake make plays like that, I can't help but shake my head sometimes. He had to go to Canada first before he came back to the NFL, where he's now an all-pro.
Yeah, undrafted out of Penn State, but look at him now.
And just think about all the pass-rushing moves he has, his ability to play against the run. Remember, he was a combo outside linebacker, defensive end. Now he's just simply one of the best in the NFL.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Mariota now on 2nd down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Robert Quinn in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
Oh, my God.
And Suckup will put this one right through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this 2nd half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out come the Titans now. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more.
We'll see if they do just that.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The Titans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because
and it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Escaping the pressure right. He dumps it off for Henry. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll take this one down to the 36. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
We got to get it together.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And throw right side complete to Parker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. Going for a 3rd time tonight. Intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Parker, the intended target.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Forced out to his left, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Back back now in Miami. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Can't play with that.
On second down, here's Henry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Mariota now to throw on first down. He will find Davis on the left side complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Fighting through pressure. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
He sets the fire.
Oh,
deep.
my God.
So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now Mariota on 4th down. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
No.
First down, Mariota.
Unbelievable, man.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And that one results in 35 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender.
That guy's ain't
you know I'm
shit,
going to
man.
do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is,
really
that
ain't
ball was
shit.
not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on football.
And he stopped immediately there. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
This is fucking
Another
bullshit,
shot from
man.
the
They keep
9
pausing
on
my
2nd
guy.
and goal.
Like I'm fighting the computer and my opponent.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Look at this shit.
He will fight
Are you
his way
serious?
into the end zone for a touchdown.
I don't play on this shit.
Derrick Henry, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe.
I ran over every goddamn body.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Hold up. One fucking point.
Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Oh, shit. I hit the wrong button again.
And a big turnover as
That
his
was
guys will
that
get the
motherfucker
football back. Stills the intended target.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Look at this shit
To the
here.
right side, complete to Taylor.
Look at this shit here.
Touchdown, Titans. A big play there.
Why, don't play
93
that.
yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And out come the Dolphins now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They go play action here on first down. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. Tannehill now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Derek Morgan in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
My man, it's been a rough
Like
night for
block
that
with this
offensive
fucking
line,
team.
and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching
There
hour,
you go.
doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah,
Still
the witching
can't get
hour.
it.
That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Kenyon Drake, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Tennessee as they get set to take the field. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other
Right?
sports.
Always, hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Henry. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.